Thank you for joining us this evening. Tonight, the BTEA honors 3 individuals: Joe Ienuso of Columbia University, Sabrina Canner of Brookfield Properties, and Steve Plate of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, as well as the organizations they represent. One of the world's leading academic institutions, one of the world's most prominent real estate and development companies, and one of the most respected public agencies in the world. The 3 individuals we honor tonight have been entrusted by their respected institutions to be responsible for building some of the most important, exciting, and complex projects in the history of New York City. It is because of who they are and what they have achieved, for their leadership, their commitment, and vision to the real estate and construction industry and to New York City, that we honor them this evening.
One of the interesting things about Joe's leadership styles is he doesn't always have to come off as the leader. He creates an environment between the construction people, the design people, the real estate professionals, the facilities management people. He creates this great sense of alignment where we all want the same things to happen, the best things for the project.
It's no mistake that Columbia University's formal name is Columbia University in the city of New York. The new campus is a new urban design. It's a new design for campuses that need to remain open and accessible, transparent, if you will, almost a requirement when you build within an existing neighborhood. And there's no doubt that the community is and will continue to be part of that.
I think that, some of the things that are really interesting about this project, in addition to kind of the creation of thousands of construction jobs, that there'll be 6,500 permanent jobs that get created by virtue of this campus. And a lot of those jobs are being earmarked for people that live in the local community.
Our objective is that 40% of the workforce, the building trade workforce on the job, will be composed of minority women and members of the local community. We feel strongly about it. We work in very, very close partnership with the members of the BTEA to deliver those goals, and we certainly couldn't do it without those partnerships.
I think Manhattan West is extremely important to New York City. It shows a dedication to New York City, like developers like Brookfield. They could build anywhere. But to choose Midtown Manhattan and be part of the redevelopment of Midtown is enormous.
We have 2 commercial office towers, each just larger than 2 million square feet, a 900,000 square foot residential tower, and more than 50,000 square feet of retail. Over 2 acres of really park-like public space with an event area, lots of landscaping, public seating.
Sabrina is the kind of person that understands that the process is ongoing, it's dynamic, and she's engaging. And giving clear communication and direction to her teams on multiple projects at multiple times is important. And I think that's the key issue that makes Sabrina a terrific leader.
I think we'll come back in 5 years and we completed the fabric. This site, as are the yards, we're at the nexus of some of the greatest culture in the world, a massive transportation system, not to mention great residential. And here we're connecting all these pieces.
Steve is a natural leader. There are individuals who wouldn't have the patience and the stamina. They would get frustrated with dealing with all the challenges he has every day.
Sometimes they use the analogy, it's like a firefighter. You don't run from a problem, you run towards the problem. And we attack it in a positive way. We challenge each other to be a little better than the day before, to learn something. We never stop learning.
And if you know Steve, you'll know that this is personal. This is something that's beyond just his career. This is his own personal commitment and obligation to restore, Lower Manhattan. Steve has been a consistent leader on that project from the beginning until where we are today, and I am convinced he will be there at the very end of this project. He will undoubtedly be the last person to walk off that project.
What I see here is truly that bright light of goodness in people, transcending that, and the passion of people, the workers who care so much. I have a tremendous passion about what we're doing here, and I'm very privileged to be a a small part of it. And I thank everybody here this evening for making this miracle happen. Thank you so much.